Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Phoenix Point, where today I don't think we have anything to do except sit around and research stuff. I don't think we have any super pressing stuff. Synedrion's building a moon launch site, which is I think, completely outside of our concern. I don't know that it will help us for Synedrion to go to the moon, but I also don't think it matters. It's not going to hurt us, certainly. So, let's just sit here and wait for some research to complete, watch for this lair to turn into a, what do you call it? Into a citadel. And I guess maybe also fly the crew of Manticore 1 up to Symes Memorial, because it doesn't seem... I guess having actual coverage of, having actual, world map coverage, having our guys spread out, is good for at least defending against pushes on other people's havens. I was gonna say it doesn't seem to matter too much, because we don't have to defend our own bases anymore. We haven't for quite a while. But I guess we'll hang out over here in case a haven comes under attack. For right now, we're just hanging out. Fort Valkyrie is under attack by Pandorans. It looks like the defenders will win. I'll wait until that's, good and low, and then maybe we'll roll in there and help them out. Or maybe we won't, honestly. Who knows? That I'm a little bit more concerned about. Ooh, wow, those guys are just doomed. You would think that we'd be having less trouble there, because it's in the mist repel area and stuff. I'm not fighting a 20-point attacking force. I don't think it matters enough. The only reason to do these battles is to gain material reward, so... I guess we're not manufacturing anything right now. We also don't really have any money. Or any materials. We don't need to be manufacturing anything. Maybe we should make ourselves another Pythagoras or two, because we still have some snipers who are using the old rifles. Is it the Pythagoras, or do we want to build... We have a couple of those Virophage rifles. Yeah, you know what? We don't need to build any Pythagoras's. Because we have the Virophage rifles, which are almost as good, except that the Virophage might make them way better. I guess they're not as good for shooting at New Jericho guys, which is a concern. We probably don't actually need another harrower, because it's really... The shotguns are really, really inaccurate. It's very difficult to actually use them. If we had a shredding rifle, it might be the only weapon we would ever use. So I get why they're being cautious with the shred technology. But it's tough. It's tough to justify. I think we might just be in a place where it makes sense for us to not build anything. Just kind of sit on our resources here. Keep an eye on this. Like I said, when they get close, we'll have Manticore 2 or Manticore 1 fly over there and take credit for the defense. Yeah. Yeah, that's just free stuff. Attacking strength 1. Threat level, lowish, if you can believe it. The real question is, will the will the people of New Jericho allow us to leave? So you could take a level up, probably should take a level up. Ready for action is a great skill. Please take it. Bloodlust, also pretty good. Marina can take Boom Blast, which is awesome. And Ready for Action, which is awesome. All very, very good stuff. And Canalian, yep, that's also very good. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that I think this is worth 25 skill points. I'm gonna hold off. We're banking those skill points for next level when we multi-class. I do like the multi-classing. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually press the button. Also, I did actually make sure to check that people's ammo's okay. Kind of funny that Marina was the only one who actually needed more ammo, and also the only one that didn't have the ammo notification. She just had this instead. Alright, this should be very fast. I don't exactly know what a 1-point enemy strength force looks like, but I wouldn't be totally shocked if it was a single Pandoran. Or what are we going to get, it was 200 or 300 materials for this? That's a pretty decent pay per body. Kind of wish more of the missions paid per body, since the primary method of increasing difficulty seems to be spawning more enemies. I suppose at this point, the best thing we could be doing with our resources is building more research labs, because we're totally bottlenecked by research speed. But I also don't necessarily want to take us down to having no materials at all, because we might, after finishing some of these endgame important type researches, find ourselves in a position where we need to build a thing all of a sudden.
I'm ready.
So I guess for right now we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Okay, you see no enemy. Can we... Oh, we can jetpack up to a pretty valuable spot up here, probably. Can I make it all the way up to that part of the roof? I think let's go to here. I want to be able to see in this direction. My guess is that's where the enemies will be. I really wish the jetpacks didn't take 3 action points to use. I'm sure they tried them at a bunch of different costs and found that that was the only way that they were remotely fair, but it does mean you don't use them very often, which is a shame because they're really cool. I was kind of hoping we were going to get vision of something before we have to declare end of turn with the Scarab, because obviously the Scarab is what we would like to actually use to shoot at the enemies. Aha! Enemy spotted. Apparently we found one. And he's actually pretty tough. I can't believe you didn't have vision of him at any point during that approach. Well, it's pretty important that we actually damage his equipment here. Okay. Yep, when I said damage his equipment, that's pretty much what I meant. No, I want to select my... There we go. Alright. Good news, you get to shoot at the Arthron. Like I said, I think there's a really good chance that this is the only enemy. So I'm gonna quick aim a couple more pistol shots at this Arthron here.
What's our plan? Targeting.
Yeah, I mean, our hit chances are not great. No big surprise. You are going to earn some XP. Honestly, the hit chance isn't that bad. This is definitely way north of 50. Yeah, that'll show him. And you're probably good right where you are. I'm afraid to move for fear of, like, blowing up a... these look like electric vehicle chargers. I don't actually know if they would explode. There are gas cans right there. I don't know. You're not moving. Too dangerous. Enemy spotted. Okay, well that guy's dead. He's definitely not the only enemy, though, because look at how long the turn is. Okay. So they have a... That's a pistol shot, right? That's a different gun. They have, like, 3 or 4 guys, at least. I am, like, shocked by the number of enemies that we're seeing here, given the force strength. It must just be the case that there's a minimum force strength. Like, maybe any force that is 8 or lower behaves as though it is strength 8, something like that, because otherwise this is, like, a very silly number of enemies. Okay, so I could shoot the carapace, we could shoot at his arm, try to remove the arm. Could also do this thing, just try to go through the shield. Actually, this thing with armor break is probably a kill, right? Because we'll knock the shield out in, like, 2 or 3 hits.
Ready to engage.
3 hits, and then we'll go straight through the carapace. I feel comfortable with that.
Target down.
We haven't really used the machine guns a lot, but they are not bad. Alright, you may as well pick up the kill on the runner. Get some of that will back. And then sadly, that is not going to leave you with enough action points to get up to the roof. You need to move back this way. You need to... Boy, can we arc a grenade up over here? No, I'm just going to have to get to the other side of the roof, unfortunately. Well, maybe I can provide a little bit of vision. It'd be really cool if we could see the enemies here.
Let's see now.
Well, I can certainly shoot at the building I'm trying to defend. That's an option I have. Let's see what this does. Okay, didn't do the thing I wanted at all. And we have no vision. Maybe I just want to shoot at the upper cover. I'm just thinking, like, we have to start damaging whatever these are, right? So shoot, like, right here. And hopefully the second rocket goes through and actually hits them. Okay. Couple of pain chameleons. Yeah, you're good. So we can potentially get the sniper up to the roof next turn. Definitely should be able to get vision of some of these enemies next turn. There's still one or two guys actually inside that building for us to deal with. I really just need vision. I need to know what's going on around here. Okay, so it looks to me, based on the movement there, the group of enemies visible right here, the group of sounds visible right here is all we have to worry about.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Alright, we will probably not be able to do any shooting with you until next turn. I mean, I could, I suppose, try to quick shot a pistol shot from up here, but that doesn't seem like the best play. So we need to get vision of enemies. I'm debating a dash. The thing is, I probably want to have... Am I allowed to return fire with this? Ooh, I am. Yeah, we'll keep this out. Kind of want to dash, but I also kind of want to have armor break available when I get where I'm going. I'm going to use the dash. I really, really, really want to be able to see what the hell's going on over here. You really still not have vision of anything?
Right there.
But the enemies should totally be visible by now, right?
I see them.
Okay, yes, from the space you are already in, you now see them. Okay, the guy's got a launcher arm, so not an irrelevant threat. Alright, let's have the Scarab... Ooh, no, let's have Marina do something here. This is Marina's first time using Boom Blast. It's very exciting. Drop a grenade on this guy and hopefully destroy his cover at the same time. That's terrible camera work. Don't show me the shooter or the person I'm shooting at.
Here. Preparing to fire.
So here's a question. Am I safe to shoot from here? Without the ability to see the other enemies, I'm not certain that I am. I'm going to go ahead and drop another grenade on this guy. Okay, all of his stuff is ruined. Good news for us. I think I am just going to close. Now that this guy can't attack or anything, I feel a little bit safer. And then we don't need the Scarab to shoot at that dude, and I only have 2 shots left. So I probably want to take it a little bit easy. I mean, we can, of course, try this. What are the odds that I hit the building my people are standing in? It's pretty low. I'm going to destroy whatever's in that crate. That's fine. Okay, we got a kill there. We can tell from the will point loss. It's possible that the enemies that Pain Chameleon were wounded badly enough that leaving the map is the only action that they think is worth taking. So we might not have to... oh, no. At least one of them's still alive. Was that a miss, then?
Ready to engage.
Hard to tell. Well, we can pop that guy's head very easily. What do I think this'll do? maybe kill him, or maybe really, really not kill him. Hard to say. How about the sniper? Can the sniper get a shot? It's so hard to shoot down at people in this game. Like, high ground is almost not even advantageous.
Moving.
Do I just want to drop a grenade on him? I probably want to shoot him first, then drop a grenade to see if it, see if we can finish him off that way. Because that's a pretty good way to kill enemies that you only have sound awareness of. We do have to deal with the guy inside the building on the first floor, because there's a bunch more stuff in here for him to shoot at, but I guess he'll just kind of pacify himself doing that for a while. Not like a super high priority. Okay, so if I run to here, I'm not going to be able to get a good quick shot. I guess I do just like run to this corner and we worry about other actions next turn. Feels pretty bad, but yeah, I'm not going to quick aim for the pistol shot. Hope that's not a big surprise to anybody. And I think I am just going to go for this. It's not bad. Machine guns are alright. I'm certainly not going to, like, not use grenade launchers or anything, but machine guns are alright. I'm a little leery of advancing too far because we don't know where the other Pain Chameleon went. It's probably not worth, like, it's not worth shooting the Scarab at that thing, so I guess we'll just advance with you as well. Try to establish some vision here. Scarab's tough enough to survive a hit or two if that needs to happen. Oh, hey, did we preserve his gun? That's pretty cool, because I think that's a Synedrian laser rifle.
What's our move?
That's a good extra gun to have. You, I will totally use your ammo in ways that doesn't really help. I have no compunction about that. Grenades are cheap. Hey, look at that, I did it. I managed to not destroy the ammo, the supply crate. It's a little bit extra cardio. Okay, I think we're good. That guy's gonna bleed to death at the beginning of next turn. But we have the option of shooting him for more contribution XP if we want to. And then I think this is the only other enemy left. It's an, what do you call it? A Triton with a shotgun, so there is some danger. Should be able to see him from one of these locations, I would think. So I think we're going to dash to this cover and hope that I have the ability to look around the corner and see him from there. Dash plus machine gun's pretty good. We can run further inside. I was really expecting to be able to peek around and see him, but I guess probably the way this is coded, I'm able to look around this corner, but because this is not actually open all the way, despite the fact that there's vision through it, we can't do the thing. Well, let me see something real quick here. What can I actually see through this gap in the wall? It looks like I should be able to hit whatever's over there, provided that the space indicator is correct. So maybe I just do... I mean, like, I'm gonna shred my own cover doing this. But maybe it's fine. Maybe it'll be okay. I mean, I'm certainly gonna light this thing up. Okay, there was blood. I saw blood. You can't really see inside from there. Alright, just pick up a kill.
One less to worry about.
And then, I don't know if the Scarab's going to be able to do anything meaningful. We can try to drive... Boy, yeah, I could try to drive over here and, like, shoot a missile through the doors. I think the Scarab's just not going to be able to do anything for the rest of the mission. There's definitely too much building to just fire through over here. You need to figure out a way to get inside to the ground floor area. So what does that look like? It's like crossing the roof and ending up over here. I mean, we could probably just jetpack. I can short-circuit some of that travel.
I hope this helps.
Oh, interesting. You don't actually have to stand in the wheel area. You just have to, like, cross the plane of it while close enough. That's pretty useful. I really... Silly me, I assumed I was going to be able to make 3 steps after doing that. Heavy armor is very heavy. And you know what? Probably I could have just had Marina run in the open there, because I bet that that shotgun doesn't get through 38 points of armor very well. Wait, do I really still not have vision? Guy's just permanently invisible? Alright, well, we'll Warcry him. And we'll do this, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure that there's no danger of him getting through my armor. Okay, we disabled all of his parts. He no longer has parts, which is going to make it considerably more difficult for him to menace us. You're really telling me you don't have a... Okay, well... Oh, it's in... So because this is half cover, I can't do the step out thing, like I could if it was full cover. And because this weapon is held at waist height, it can't fire over the half cover. Some weird implications of the systems. Okay, well... Dude's dead.
Repositioning. Hope this
Sad that I can't kill him myself. Can you get any kind of angle? No. Wait, that's not true. I could run over here and then I could quick aim some pistol shots for additional contribution XP. They could probably make it so that it doesn't unselect a soldier with 0 AP if you just used a willpower on them. Or maybe even special case it for things like, maybe even just for quick aim, so that you can do the thing I was doing there without having to reselect them constantly. Whatever, it's all good. That was harder than I was expecting it to be, but still very, very easy. I thought there was a real chance we were going to have to kill a single Arthron. Alright, so we got ourselves some free ammunition, which is nice. And, yeah, resources. Also some appreciation on the part of New Jericho. What does that put us with New Jericho? Negative 88. Why did these change positions? Oh, maybe they're ordered by remaining population? I don't know. Anyway, time to go back to base. And replenish my my very small amount of missing stamina. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we really have anything important to do. Missionary temple constructed in Haven Harbidum. I don't care about that. Do I want to build some research stuff? Nah. Like I said, we might need to build something in a real hurry.
Research complete.
Iana, the House of the Heavens, will allow the Exalted to prepare for the coming of Anu the Dead God, what we have been calling the Yugothian entity. Despite its religious appearance, the blueprints for the temple suggest it is in fact a machine, capable of receiving transmissions from Yugoth and converting them into usable data. This suggests the Exalted's plan may be more complex than we originally anticipated, although we still don't know exactly how she is planning on using the data she is collecting. I think it would be a really interesting ending if they basically allowed us to join forces with the Yugothian entity. That is definitely not a thing that these games usually let you do. And our only remaining objective is to research the thing that will kill everybody. So I guess we'll do that too. Have we unlocked any new tech or anything? We have not. Okay. I guess let's do this thing, and then we can, I guess, just run autopsies for a while, because they're, like, really short, and they give materials. You know, unless something else is revealed here. I wonder if something interesting will happen. Like, we got a notification. Here, we have an objective for this moon launch site, which makes me think that it's meaningful. We could fly around and run scans, because I'm sure Pandoran structures have come up in other places, but I don't really see a reason to. The Exalted's temple is under construction, also fine. All sounds good to me. Have at it, everybody. Oh, we should check our research. No, okay. No ally research available. We might have exhausted their research queues. Because it looks like they, too, are just sitting around doing nothing. Which really suggests that I am, like, way behind the intended pace of the game on research. But I think we've hit a pretty stabilized situation here. Fort Artemis is under attack. Okay, we might help the people of... We'll help the people of Fort Artemis once they get that under control a little bit. Managed to get you up to level 4 and you up to level 5, just sitting here, which is pretty cool. Do I want to move out now? I probably want to just sit here and gather XP for free as long as I can, right? You know, this is going to be a whole big deal, and we kind of don't like New Jericho. Maybe I'm just going to let it go. I think I'm just going to let it go. Alright, this option must only be considered as a last resort. If we inject sufficient quantities of the antediluvian virophage into the receptacle, we will trigger a chain reaction that will lead to the death of the palace and, after some time, every single Pandoran on Earth. However, simulations show that a vast proportion of the human population would also be affected, leading our species perilously close to extinction. That sounds very bad and irresponsible for us to do. There is no other choice. The only way to stop the Pandora virus is to use the antediluvian virophage. Even though the consequences for humanity will be terrible, it is better to sacrifice lives to remain free than to allow the Yugothian entity to turn us all into its slaves. We must end this and end it now. Despite our enhanced security protocols, information regarding the virophage injector has leaked out. As a result, all factions have ceased diplomatic relations with us. Wait, what? Hold on a second. I had assumed that we would have the option of still pursuing other methods until we actually attempted to use the virophage injector. I mean, like, right? Why wouldn't that be the case? I guess let's sit here and wait until these things get finished, and we'll see if they give us other options.
Research complete.
That's a very dumb way for this to work. The game explicitly tells you to research the thing, and then, like I said, we're going to wait until those are completed and see if that gives us other options. Also, we're being told there's another active Pandoran structure. Oh, right, the palace. Okay. Well, we're going to sit here and wait. Ooh, research. Let's get researches done. Yeah. We might get involved in that, maybe. More and more of our operatives are reporting distressing nightmares, and some appear to be experiencing symptoms similar to night terrors. This is consistent with reports from havens around the world. For now, these problems can be dealt with easily enough, but if they keep getting worse, the effects could be disastrous. Human beings need sleep as much as they need food or water. Well, not as much as they need water. Like, you do need it, but you need water a lot, and you need a lot of it. Oh, Pandorans will reach Phoenix Logistics B in 16 hours. We're actually going to have a Pandoran fight again. Or a base defense thing. Anticore 2, why don't you fly over there? I think we should be able to make it in time.
Research complete.
Okay, new research is available. Chiron Vivisection. That's true, we did at one point have a captured Chiron. Well, sure, go ahead and do that. We may as well, right? We still fight Chirons. Like, we're basically just waiting for the other... I'm assuming that the way this is designed, the idea here, is that you have an option for finishing the game that is related to each of the other factions. Do we have any idea? I guess we could look at the Haven info. So 3 days on that, and... Okay. We could, if having finished the virophage tech, despite the fact that we were told to do so and it was made an objective, if finishing the virophage tech has locked us out of the other options, then we could always just reload the save from the beginning of this episode and not finish the virophage. It's really dumb that that works the way it works, though. Okay, threat level, medium. Something tells me that the mighty forces of Thing 2 here will be able to handle it. Oh, I forgot to spend our level ups, because I'm so used to being able to do that at the mission deployment screen. Well, whatever. I doubt it's going to matter. A threat level medium force up against Lise and Bave is probably all effectively already dealt with. I do feel a little bit bad for minimizing the rules of everybody else, especially Tiny, who has blown a lot of things up. But let's be honest, Lise and Bave are the ones who are always doing all of the action movie stuff. Tiny's a workhorse. He does important things, but they're not like visually impressive things. So we have a bunch of guys with launcher arms, but also pincers. And that looks like a pistol? Okay, it's a hand cannon. It's a good pistol. Also hand cannon. Okay, not exactly deeply terrifying enemies. Where's Lise and what could... Oh, wow. That's a horrible position for you to be in. That's also... Why? We were here for hours before they attacked. We knew what was coming. Why would everybody choose to be in the least useful possible position?
Dashing ahead.
Like, there shouldn't be anybody in this back corner. There's not even anything over there for them to have been doing. Like, there's no excuse to make about... That's dumb in a way that's really annoying. I think I'm going to have Tiny dash all the way up here and then spend the rest of his action points just running, and we'll set up for doing stuff for real next turn. Because obviously I am not going to be allowed to do stuff for real this turn. I guess I do have action points left. If I... Oh, I can just fire. Should I do that instead of moving again? No, I'm, like, very in the open. But the enemies don't really have guns, and Tiny has a ton of armor. I'm just going to drop this. Doesn't make any sense for us to activate any of our abilities or anything. Yeah, let's just do this. That's a hell of a shot. Also, I really appreciate the fact that those guys do their pain chameleon simultaneously instead of one after the other, which is the way that a lot of games would do that. You can do stuff next turn. Same deal with Vanessa, probably. It's not even... Man, Vanessa might be 2 or 3 turns away from doing things. And then Lise can take one quick shot and then run, probably. Yeah, there's no way I can really... Boy, that's crummy. Hold on. Okay, Grandpa can't really get anything done either. Can run to, I guess, here and just wait. I really want to shoot that siren in the face. Twice. I think we're going to have to shoot her once and then run. We'll just finish her off next turn.
All I need is a clear shot.
I don't think we're actually in danger from any of the other enemies. I think there's a pretty good chance that she's going to land a successful mind control on someone. It's probably going to be Lise, actually. But it's fine. If Lise is back here in a cover position, it doesn't matter too much. No, there's no sense quick aiming with the Iron Fury. I think we're good. Is that guy... Looks like he's shield pincer, maybe? So not a real enemy. Okay, howdy. You sure can run. Should have blown your legs up better. I still am not concerned here, but I do wish that the initial deployment had not been completely nonsensical. Okay, so this is a pretty good grenade area. You're gonna mind control Lise, which is fine because Pondus should have no problem solving that. Right, Pondus moves to... Ooh, actually, can Pondus get to a place... Yeah, oh, okay. Here we should have the shot.
On it.
Okay. Well, we'll move Tiny, and then we'll totally have the shot. So Tiny goes over to here. I don't like... Man, Tiny's slow. Well... We can boom blast. Like, we can move to here and then boom blast. Or even fire now and then boom blast. Or fire now with boom blast and then move, I mean. Or we could just shoot, and shoot and dash is probably a little bit better. Okay, so he shattered all of the weapon parts of both of those Arthrons, which is pretty good. Yeah, and then we'll dash to here. I mean, that's probably going to get me meleeed a little bit. This guy's a problem. That guy is a real problem. I don't really know what my solution to that is. It's probably Bave. Probably Bave figures that out somehow, is the plan.
Time for the push.
Okay. So now we take Pondus' shot.
Fire.
Not as good of a shot as I was hoping. And we can't move anymore, right? Yeah, if I move again, I can't shoot my sniper rifle even with... I guess I could close up with Vanish. You get a little closer. I don't think it's going to change anything.
Ready
I'm just going to take
fire.
the shot, and if we don't get the headshot, we'll have to figure it out with somebody else. 210 damage to the torso. That really sucks. That actually makes things so much harder.
Moving.
Okay, you're not going to hit anybody at all. That probably makes it impossible for me to deal with the Arthron. Let's see, you do have 4 action points. I think we're going to armor break shotgun that guy. Oh, it won't let me shoot him. It's like, this doesn't make sense, right? Why would you aim there? So we're going to have to spend an action point moving. So I step out into the open, take 3 shots, and then duck behind here, I think.
Ready to fire.
So otherwise, it's not going to let me actually aim my attacks. Okay, we stripped a lot of armor off of that guy. Now... That's never going to happen. Oof, this is rough. What's your armor look like? It's pretty severe. Maybe it's armor break shot on the Siren, just to make Babe's life a little easier. We can save Babe's AP for Babe. For, like, actually doing stuff. Okay, and then you step behind here. Yes, I know there are enemies. Get behind the damn cover. Why do you think I want you in cover so badly?
Targeting.
So Babe's going to have to move up. We're probably looking at dash into Adrenaline Rush for him. God, he's fast. It's beautiful. I think we like... Can I just single action... no, that's 2 action points. I could single action point move to here, and then Adrenaline Rush 3 shots. Because we have to break the mind control, and we also have to kill that Arthron or wound its arm. Otherwise, it's going to hit at least 4 times on its turn, which is obviously not acceptable.
Ready to fire.
How bad is your... It's not that bad, but you got to remember our aim's going to be worse in a second here when we hit the button. It's probably worth dashing up to a better spot. I'm really worried. I would go here, except that I'm worried it's going to break my ability to actually shoot the enemies. The thing is, if we actually do deal with this guy, they don't actually have that many people who can do any meaningful damage to us. So maybe it's okay to just dash into the open. How much armor does Bave have? 20? 20 armor on 190 health? Yeah, this might actually just be okay. And I'm thinking I gotta get close, because we have a tough move ahead. So that guy's gonna have his shot, although his gun does take 2 action points to use. Or it's the lower arms that hold the gun, so he does still have it. So each of these guys is gonna get a shot for 100 damage. Ugh, that's really bad, actually. And I really need all 3 of my shots. Alright, we're just gonna go to here. I hate that, but it's a little bit too dangerous to do things the other way. And then we Adrenaline Rush, and 3 shots is just... It's gotta get the job done, because we have no other options. So it's most important we get rid of the Siren. Actually, it's really... All of them are tremendously important. Okay, Siren's dead. Reload. And then we shoot this guy, and I can't kill him. So now you have to do it. It's pretty bad. Well, 2 of those shots hit. That's about expected value. It's very silly that my soldier loses 5 will points for the thing mind-controlling her getting killed. Okay, that's a huge burst of luck for us. Oh, right! It has a spitter head. So yeah, okay. That's actually really good for us, that it chose to do that instead of just melee attacking. Also, I said it would melee attack 4 times, but probably its melee attack actually, like a real melee attack, usually costs 2 AP. So probably that's not how it would have gone. He's gonna try something. No, he's not. I assumed he was stopping there because he thought he had an angle on somebody. Yeah, like that. Oh no, my wall paneling. You know how expensive it was to get all this fake rock installed over top of the real rock? And if you think that sounds unnecessary, you don't get it. The real rock's not as shiny. Ooh, that's pretty bad considering we have 80 points of poison on us. So obviously, this is pretty desperate. Hold on. Tiny, we'll come back to you. Hold on. So this might be a situation where we are actually in a lot of trouble. Let's see here. We can probably... A double tap's not going to pop this guy. What does Pondus' shot look like? Pondus might be able to double tap some people. Yeah, Pondus can break this dude. Let's do that. That guy has to get dealt with. He is too close. I'm thinking there's a non-zero chance that we're going to end up... Wait, hold on, wait for him to animate in such a way that he is extending his carapace a little bit more. So otherwise, we're going to end up hitting this shield. If we hit the shield, it's not the end of the world, but I'd like to hit the carapace instead. Yeah, if we hit the shield, that just means somebody else has to step up for the kill shot. Okay, helpful. There's a non-zero chance that Lise ends up coming over here to do the medicine. Although, actually, she doesn't have as much movement as I would like. You know, it'd be really great if she could dash on account of her not losing will points to the fact that an enemy died. Which is a thing she should categorically not be sad about.
Targeting.
Well, you don't have any useful things to do. Do you have a medkit? You do. But you can't quite make it to a place where you would be safe applying it. But we could have Tiny fall back to a place where it's safe. Like, I could... maybe not, actually. I could run to here and have you make it to... Ugh, yeah, that's not good. Tiny might actually have to deal with this, which is a shame, because, like... Can't, you know? Alright, you are definitely not going to be able to do anything. Tiny could just throw an Yggdrasil grenade, and then if somebody else can deal with this guy, Tiny can throw an Yggdrasil grenade and then just self-heal. You're pretty close to dying. Oh, and I can't quite make the throw to the other guy anyway. So, yeah, this thing. That doesn't solve the problem. That guy would still have to die. So somebody else has to kill this guy, and Tiny has to fall back to here and heal.
Okay.
It'd be really annoying to lose a high-level person to a stupid base defense because of the fact that they positioned my soldiers in maybe the dumbest possible way at the beginning of the thing. Alright, you don't have any kind of shot on the close guy, the only guy we need to kill. I could run to here and take a pistol shot at him. He has 73 health. So my pistol does 60 damage, right? Actually, this isn't too bad, because his carapace is unarmored. So I can put him on bleed out health with a single shot really easily. It's worrying me that it's representing this as dealing no damage. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so he's dead now. I kind of wish he was actually dead now, though, because I want to be standing where he's standing. And I'm 1 will point short of being able to make that actually happen.
Here goes.
Okay, your grenade throw is very short. Yeah, you could run up here, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else this turn. Can Bave find a shot on that dude over there? Because if Bave can finish that guy off... Nope. And nobody has any will. Well, crud. We just have no plays here. Right, you... here it is. You run all the way over to here. Shoot that guy in the back, which is also good for your will, allowing you to hit another armor break potentially soon. That lets Lise step into actual cover and end her turn with her rifle out, just in case a return fire opportunity arises. Okay, and that leaves now Bave in position to just shoot at somebody. I don't know if there's anybody that particularly matters. Babe's relatively strong. Maybe we can get a good grenade throw. Let's see, I'd have to run forward quite a bit. I probably can't do that. I get this just... Nope. Also, there's some architecture that's making my shot awkward. Alright, well, I think we're going to use Overwatch. It's probably not even really going to do any damage. You're fine where you are. Everybody's done. Alright, please do it. Okay, not bad. That guy is for sure dead. Now this dude is the only guy left who's really a danger. Ow, he shot me in the gun. Yeah, I think we're good. And they have grouped themselves in a nice, tight, grenadable packet there. I wonder how many more enemies are going to spawn in. Ooh, that guy is also in, at the very least, grenade launcher grenade range. I don't know if a normal grenade can hit that. Although Tiny might be too deep here. It's entirely possible that we're going to have to, at some point soon, take a recovery turn for a bunch of people. Let's start with Pondus, actually.
Taking aim.
Yeah, because Pondus can probably just about kill this guy. Okay. That is lethal. No, he has 12 HP. Any chance at all of a pistol hit from this range? Actually, yeah. Some chance. Didn't happen. But it could have. Alright, somebody else can pick that up. I have no doubt of that. In fact, it could be you. We could step Lisa up and try to fire in such a way that the first shot puts this guy away and the second shot kills that guy. Or, like, the rest of the volley has a chance of killing that guy. We can also do that with Babe, I suppose. Have Babe step up to here to get that angle, take the shot, and then we have a full action point worth of movement to get to different cover. I think I like that. Babe's a pretty good shot. So we'll go... Where's a place where I can kill him with a single hit? Yeah, this'll work. Well, actually, sorry, we have to go through to the other guy, though, so we want to do it like here. Pretty good. And then, I don't actually know what to do with you. Hold on. Where's Vanessa? Does Vanessa have a real shot? At this range, maybe. Or I could spend 2 full action points moving up to here.
Ready to engage.
2 slightly better shots. I'll take it. So we're going to Pain Chameleon this guy immediately. Oh, not bad. All 4 of those bullets actually hit. Let's see where he goes. Okay, he backed up. Overwatch, I guess. I'm going to take Tiny up to the walkway, if I can get that to actually happen. It's remarkably difficult to issue orders in this weird little walkway area.
Let's do this.
Gotta take cover in as many different directions as possible here.
Covering.
And you really don't have a play. Also, I didn't manufacture more ammunition because of the fact that we didn't have the normal pre-mission time. Alright, just get up here. You ready to move in behind Tiny, I guess? You can fire some pistol shots down from the walkway. That should work. Okay, so that guy just bled to death. We have the Pain Chameleon enemy, and then we also have, yeah, that other Arthron, who apparently has a shot, despite not being visible from the position that he's shooting at. I'm assuming what actually happened there... Oh, that guy just ran right up to me. Well, I don't know if I think that was a good idea. And Pain Chameleon doesn't work when you're already adjacent to me at the start of the action, buddy. It's just, like, very bad planning on your part. Oh, yeah, I should probably not do this. Lisa's gonna eat half of that volley.
Taking aim.
Here, you can do it. You can finish this guy off. Okay. So I guess maybe it's Tiny. And he runs out to here and potentially drops a boom blast. I guess move to there, see if you get... Okay, that for some reason is enough to provide vision. This dude is panicked. So let's blow up our own stairs. That'll show him. Did not do the damage that it was predicted to do. And I think this is the last remaining enemy, and him being panicked is making me maybe a little overly bold. If I were to use dash, would I be able to make it to like reasonable cover here? Yeah, actually. Do I want to do that? Because I wouldn't have any armor-piercing damage. I guess I could dash close to him and we could hit him with the Shredder. I almost never actually get to use the Shredder. I'm pretty sure all the other enemies are dead, though.
Pushing on.
I think we're cool to do this. Yeah, so we just hit him right in the carapace. Alright, and that'll enable pretty much anybody to get over here and finish the job. Okay, you'll have him from right there. Easy. This game's easy. Who could possibly even lose units? What kind of embarrassing moron would you have to have, say, a high-level priest/berserker die on one of these missions? Speaking of, it is now time to make ourselves another priest/berserker. It's good, though, that, like, I'm pleased to see that the Pandorans attacking bases mechanic didn't completely go away when we lost our first base. It's weird that it took so long for it to appear again, but it's good that it does still happen. And then obviously you guys are going to fly back here for more training. Second, wait, is that where... No, the temple's being constructed over there. Okay. That's a Manticore 1 kind of job right there. And obviously, like, in a little while. Okay. We're researching stuff, we're getting things done. I don't have any other useful researches to do. So throw these in there. I do not care about these at all, but these are the only things I can do. I guess we could do that. I don't even like Bulldog AR-50s. Alright, that's... Technically, I guess that's the most relevant thing. This is still a lair. Okay. That Manticore 1 selected. I really thought there was going to be VO here. Alright. The old world is gone, and yet it haunts us. There are those who dream of taking us back to those dark days before the flood, when greed ruled and change seemed impossible. Sins and lies are difficult to kill, but kill them we shall, with the blessing of the dead god. New Jericho will fall, and the faithful will rejoice. Okay. Sure. I'm basically with you. I'm there for you on the New Jericho will fall thing. I think that's totally cool and fine. Okay, you guys are all good. Please let me... Why did it go from 2 to 4. I was trying to select 1 there. Are we... I do wish that the tooltip would update in real time instead of me having to keep doing the mouse over. If we're going to do this, I should probably throw the level up on... Well, no, for this mission, I'll actually have the opportunity to do it the normal way. I'm going to wait even 1 second longer. Am I? No, let's go for it. Attacking strength 4 is not that big of a deal. Alright, Canalian. Is it just assault training for dash? I do love... Oh no, it's infiltrator, right? Infiltrator training is so good. Eventually. It takes a little while for it to get really good. Deploy decoy is actually pretty cool, though. Take that, and surprise attack is pretty fine. You sometimes get value out of surprise attack. And then, like, we could have you carry a spider launcher, except I don't have a spare one, it looks like. I do have this. You should be using this. Wait, that's not the right ammo. That away. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, do we want to... Let's do a virophage rifle. We haven't... This will be a good field test. Get me a magazine. Get me a couple of magazines. It's cool looking. Sorta. I guess, kind of. Alright, yeah. Let's deploy the squad. Let's blow up some Pandorans. Let's save some lives out here. Be big heroes. I'm going to be really annoyed if it turns out that finishing the tech for the injector, even without necessarily any intent to use it, has locked us out of pursuing any other path. It said on the research that this was an option of last resort. I guess I was supposed to interpret that as researching this is an option of last resort, not using this is an option of last resort, which is how I interpreted it. But whatever, it's not a big deal. The screen is entirely black. Am I supposed to... Feels like there should be stuff here. Oh, wait. Okay. Now is there gonna be stuff here? Nope, it crashed. Cool. This game. Alright, well, you know what? I think that's just where we're gonna leave it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, when we maybe actually do that mission, perhaps. And we'll see you then.